Welcome back to Avalon and Ninth. Please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Hello and welcome back. It's Friday, which means it is 52 weeks of Halloween video. That's right. So I'm trying to think here real quick because I don't have it written down, because why would I? Why would I have it written down? That would make too much sense, Amanda. But this is week 13. That means this is the 13th spread that I've done that has nothing but Halloween stickers. I am so excited to see how this looks when we do the flip through at the end of the year. I won't do it. I'm not going to do it quarterly or anything like that. I will do the flip through at the end of the year. So when I'm done with all 52 weeks of this, I will then do a flip through. So I am using a discontinued kit from my shop. It's not great marketing, advertising, whatever you want to call it. This kit actually did not sell very well in the shop. I liked it, but it was just one that just never sold very well, and so I ended up putting it on clearance. But I never got to use it this last year either, so it went automatically into the pile to do 52 weeks of Halloween. And honestly, a lot of shops end up discontinuing their, seasonal items. Maybe they'll bring them back, but overall, I know that I've used kits this year from shops those kits are no longer available in the shop. So it's not really like that big of a deal. So while it's discontinued in my shop, it's still the idea behind the planning to give you ideas, if that makes sense. So I didn't have all of the pages to it. So I didn't have the deco page, and I didn't have the half boxes and third boxes. So I had to make some contingencies. I had to use my creativity in so many ways, which is just fine. Honestly, it actually came out perfect. I didn't need the half boxes or third boxes. While it would have been nice to have a colored weekend banner for the kit, I didn't have one because that was page 7 that has all the deco and everything like that. Didn't have that, but I do have some script Halloween script weekend banners that were in black, so that, see right there, made everything just easy and matched the kit really, really well. And I just put it right up there in the weekend. If I was fancy schmancy, I would have pulled out what's it called? Washi. Jeez, I totally had a brain fart, long brain fart. I would have pulled out some washi and made a washi flag banner there, but I'm not fancy schmancy like that, so I don't even know the last time that I even tried doing that. Anyways, whatever. On Monday, just like everything else, Audrey's stitches were out. I've started to notice that, especially this week and last week, that the 52 weeks of Halloween has definitely become more journaling with it. So more memory keeping than my own memory keeping planner. Who'd have thunk that one? So Audrey got her stitches out on Monday. And so I just journaled. She was so scared and traumatized from this. She never wants stitches again. I said I don't blame her. It was a very rough go. Felt really, really bad for her. It is something that needs to, it's done. I do have a question for you guys. So if you're watching this, do you like where the camera angle is, or would you like it more zoomed in to see a little bit better, or do you like being able to see this over far? I do like the new background, and I do like the new camera. I feel it really is sharp and grabs everything, but I don't know if you want to be zoomed in more. Just let me know what you think about that in the comments down below, because I can give things a go. Like I said in Monday's video, I can give things a go, because I don't know what's going to work unless I try, but I also don't know what's going to work if I don't have suggestions, because I only have so many hours to be able to watch videos. Okay, let's finish on with Mondays. So FaceTime, and then Monday's dinner was Fend for Yourself for everybody, and then February Mystery Kit was the video that went up. I am not ashamed to ever say that we have Fend for Yourself nights. That doesn't mean that anybody goes without food. It just means if we have leftovers, eat leftovers. If there's something you're wanting, like macaroni and cheese, you're going to make it yourself. It's basically a night that mommy does no cooking. So on Tuesday, start with the full box and then walk the dogs. And I said, Mojo is so old. He can't last on walks. Oakley loves them. The kids were complaining about how long it was. Yes, we need to do this more often. Boy, were they complaining. And we didn't even go on that long of a walk. I just think it's because mom was there and they could just complain, and that's what they did. So then ended up FaceTiming with my husband that night, and we ended up having chili that night. It was an okay chili. It wasn't the best, but it worked. On Wednesday, we played outside. Said such a nice day. Made the kids ride bikes and skate. Audrey is gaining confidence with her roller skates. So she's getting better and better. In fact, the funny story of this one is I was telling her to skate back towards the garage on the sidewalk. She was kind of just messing around. She went for it. Her feet went out from under her and she fell backwards onto her butt, not hard, but then she looked up at me and she was like, "Why didn't you catch me?" And I was like, because the only way you're going to learn is if you fall so that you can learn how to balance your body correctly. That's what it's going to be. So she then kind of was like, okay, whatever. So she stayed on the ground and ended up playing with the little, I call them potato bugs. That's what I grew up knowing them as, but other people call them roly-polies. So it was interesting and fun. But they rode bikes and they skateboarded and roller skates and all those fun things. So that was fun. And you see that I was messing with that full box and figuring it all out and everything. Plan With Me went up that morning, and then for that evening we had sausage, peppers, and onions. We had some leftover sausage that needed to be cooked, otherwise it was going to go bad. And well, I'm currently in the mode of food is not going bad. You are eating what I am cooking because we are not wasting food, because I am limiting my grocery runs, which honestly is not that bad of an idea. Works well for the budget, works well for the kids, and everybody just kind of learns to deal. It also allows us to really realize the meals that we actually really do love, so that we know what to consistently have on hand. So on Thursday, put down a full box and then a doodle box that talked about FaceTiming with mom and dad. And then this is where on Monday I said I'd go into more detail. So we had a long FaceTime convo with the parentals. They are sad that their trip is canceled again. Kids love talking with them and love technology. My dad has allowed my youngest son to download a game on his phone, and so he was looking forward to my parents coming down in April so he could play on the phone and gather his treasure on this game or whatnot. So he made my dad, well, he didn't make him. He asked him very, very nicely, "Will you please get your phone and open it up and let's see what you have?" So yeah, that's what he did. So that's why the FaceTime conversation was very long. So, and then I FaceTimed again with my husband, and that was the last day that he was in quote unquote quarantine. He had made a trip, and this was a couple of weeks ago, before all of the, isolations and things like that came down for the military and everything. And then halfway through his trip down here, they said, when you get back, you're going to be quarantined. And yeah, let's just say that was a really long 2 weeks. So he had 1 day left, and he went back to work on Friday, which that's all interesting and fun there. I feel for them, but I understand why they're having to do it. So, military must go on. So moving. Spoiler video went up on Thursday, and then we had bean and cheese tacos for dinner. Made homemade tortillas, or as close to homemade tortillas as I possibly could. Okay, they were raw tortillas, and I put them on a pan to cook them so that we could have bean and cheese tacos, and the kids were in heaven. Oh my goodness, they were in heaven. Friday, taxes all day. It really took so much time on Friday to get taxes. Had to activate and set up the phones they had. And I talked about between phones and taxes, I'm done. It took so much time, but I'm glad it is done and over with. 52 Weeks of Halloween went up on Friday, and our Friday night standing dinner is steaks. Unfortunately, we usually have like steaks, onion rings or french fries, and then I usually make like a big pot of cucumber salad. We had no cucumbers. We are out of cucumbers. So that was kind of disappointing for everybody. But it is one of the standing dinners we have. It is our Friday night. What we do, it gives everybody something to look forward to. And because we always have dessert with it, I'm able to kind of make sure that the kids don't really beg and plead for treats and stuff throughout the week. So, yay for Mom win. On Saturday, I laid down those full boxes on Saturday and Sunday just because it was double box, get it out of the way. I made breakfast. And then put down, kids don't believe me when I say their dad learned how to make the best hash browns ever from me. So I started cooking hash browns, and my youngest son was like, why are you doing the stuff that Dad did? And I was like, whoa, wait a second. I taught your dad how to do this. And they're like, no, you didn't. And I was like, yes, I did. Because I learned it from my dad. And your daddy has changed the recipe, but overall the recipe is still the same, and it's mine. So they were like, okay, Mom, because, you know, that's what they do. FaceTimed, obviously, and then for dinner that evening, we had cheese enchiladas. I've never had a kid so obsessed and asking for cheese enchiladas again. He was in love. My youngest son was like, can I have more? Can I have more? Can I have more? And he's like, can we have this again? Can we have it tomorrow night? I'm like, I'm not making it tomorrow night, but I'll make it again next week. Hey, if I can get that kid to eat, yes. All right, on Sunday, FaceTime, obviously, and then it was a church at home day. I said kids were very cooperative. The lesson went by quickly. I think we can do this more often. And then for dinner that night, we had lasagna. So, yum. And I chose to make lasagna so I could have some leftovers for this upcoming week. And then moving on to the sidebar. You all are going to laugh at what I put in the sidebar this week. What am I going to put? I never went anywhere. I'm sick of writing the same things down over and over again. So I got creative. I mean, in this time of day, you got to get creative. So I decide upon, I'm trying to decide what sidebar header I want. And I finally decide on cleaning time. You guys ready? Do I start writing? I don't think I start writing on it. So I get the cleaning time, and I get the side tracker up, and you guys are going to laugh. Ready? Do you guys see what I'm writing? Do you see what I'm writing? Laundry, 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 laundry. I didn't put it anywhere in the week. So why not just put it all down on the sidebar tracker? Y'all know I do laundry all the time. All the time. Granted, I actually make my kids do the laundry. I just have to remind them to do it because I want them to be very productive adults that know how to do laundry when they get older. So, yeah. But, I jump in there and I help out and I, talk through them with everything and, teach them how to sort things out and all the such. But still, laundry has to be done, and it is something that I do have to track. And even though we are quote unquote in isolation, self-distancing, whatever you want to call it, we go. Okay. So apparently when I was laying down that washi strip, I also wanted to hit my stop button. So what I was going to finish saying is that even though we're currently in this realm of life, laundry still has to be done. So, yeah. And then on the habit trackers, I put smile and laugh because I did smile every day and I did laugh every day. So those are obviously things that are important. And, have fun, track things that are important, and all that fun stuff. So, character stickers. Monday, that nurse/doctor character sticker is from my shop. I believe it is a character named Audrey. Interesting. Audrey is my daughter, and then Audrey the character. Okay, anyways. FaceTime that evening is the character sticker from Happy Daya. On Tuesday, I used a FaceTime sticker from Once More with Love. And then just use the Walk the Dog sticker from Once More with Love as well. Finally using some of the Mom Life stickers that I have, and I just used the slide and everything. We didn't go to a park. We played outside in our yard. Yeah. But I figured that was a good sticker to use from the Coffee Monster Co. to show that we played outside. And then for FaceTime, used the penny pages. And then I moved over to Thursday for FaceTime again and used Grin and Bear It to mark FaceTime there. And then FaceTime again that evening with the Coffee Monsters Co. showing there. On Friday, taxes. I've been wanting to use this sticker for so long. So it's from the Fox and Cactus, and that's literally how I felt. Like, okay. Not that, that's just how I felt with taxes. Anyways, more Mom Life stickers. So activate and set up phones. This is really how I felt after it was all said and done. I felt like I just had food thrown on me, and it just was one of those days. For breakfast, I pulled out Pumpkin Paper Co. To mark that. And then for FaceTime, I pulled out one of the bunnies from Planner Bunny Press. And then on Sunday for FaceTime, I just pull out another emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then Bubblemon Stickers Co. with this kid and parent sticker. I went through them, all of my kid type stickers and felt this was the best one to fill up the space and everything. And that's what we get for this week. I hope y'all love it. Bye-bye.